Hey, how you doing? Charlie Winters here with selections for Tuesday, the 12th of April, and they're as follows. But first, a very quick recap on today's performance. So, Roly Poly Moly ran a decent race. I believe it came fifth in the end. Niblawi came there absolutely pulling double, went clear, and then didn't stay the 2 mile 5.5 furlong distance. It faded quite badly in the last furlong. I think it come fifth in the end. Espoir Morevier came fourth. It was fairly well backed into 5-1 co-favourite, and Grey Galleon was the nap of the day was a non-runner. So just a quick flick up and a return of £6.48 today, which was a total loss of £13.52, and now leaves us on £178.83. And what I'm doing now, well, obviously I'm taking stock, but I'm going to go back to tomorrow's selections. Well, for Tuesday will be at Wolverhampton. Obviously, this time of year, the turf form is all over the place. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to wait for it to settle down, and I'm actually going to go to Wolverhampton for tomorrow's bets. So here we are. So I'm advising a 40 pence each way, lucky 15, and £1 each way on each selection, which is a total stake of £20. That's £12 for lucky 15 and £2 per horse, which is a pound each way. Excuse me. The first selection is Terminator in the 5+5 at Wolverhampton. A 7.5 out of 10 chance, priced at 9-1, 3 places. This hasn't done too great at Wolverhampton so far. All its best form was at Newcastle, but I think it handles Wolverhampton perfectly fine. It's dropped slightly in class, and I do fancy its chance of getting at least a place. The second selection is Cowboy Soldier by the same trainer and same jockey in the 540 at Wolverhampton. A 7 out of 10 chance, priced at 4-1, 3 places. This horse has been on the downgrade for the last couple of years now, but if it ran even close to its form of a couple of years ago on the all weather, it would absolutely pick these up and carry them round. I've given it a 7 out of 10 chance because it's not consistent enough, but last year the majority of its form, or all of its form, was on the turf. Well, if it doesn't like the turf and it recaptures some of its form from the year before, it will win this doing somersaults. But as I said, it's not consistent because I don't know what its form is going to be like on the all weather. It made a satisfactory return at Newcastle just a few days ago, and it should be competitive enough to at least grab a place. If it's anywhere close to, let's say, its best, or £10-15 from its best, it can still comfortably win this race. Third selection is Red Walls in the 6:15 at Wolverhampton, a 7 out of 10 chance, priced at 10-1, 3 places. This horse ran at Chelmsford last time in a race where it couldn't quite get to the front. The pace was lightning, and it was in a better race than this on Tuesday. I think if this horse can dominate or even get an easy lead, it'll be very, very hard to peg back. From a stall of 4, that's plenty decent enough, and I really fancy its chances. And finally, La Belle V in the 6:45 at Wolverhampton, my nap of the day. An 8.5 out of 10 chance, priced at 14-1, and it's 3 places. Right, let me make it very clear. This is my nap of the day. However, there are 8 runners. I really fancy it being able to get a chance. I really fancy its chances of getting a place. Although I am concerned that they're going to pull one out later on, right? So that's the risk you're taking. I really think it can get a place in the first 3. I'm concerned that they will take one out like they normally seem to do, and it's first 2 7 horses. But that's the risk I'm going to take. This horse is right behind the best of them on form. It will love the step up in trip. I think it's 14-1 basically because Heather Main's class is a bit of a smaller time trainer, and it's honestly, it's right behind them on the form. So fingers crossed they don't pull one out. Fingers crossed for the entire day selections anyway. A bit of luck, and we've got a nice return. So yeah, as I keep saying, fingers crossed. The very best of luck. Charlie Winters, over and out.